to be safe and play with more security. The cross delivered towards the far side and headed out by Nixon Castana. He's been doing plenty of attacking, Nixon Castana. And a corner now for Odisha after long and a very, very long while of being at the receiving end. Can Odisha convert their chance? Wasn't a bad cross at all. Karthik was there at the far side waiting, approaching from that corner. Adwin Tirki with the set piece. Can he cover up for his mistake? Delivers in the danger zone, headed out easily. But Odisha will have the ball and try to create one more chance. That's horribly scuffed. I'll tell you what. Chandramohan Murmu, that was a simple pass to make. He made it look so difficult. Just lost his concentration. And if you think football is an easy game, once you step on the pitch, you realize how difficult it gets. Unless you're an expert of the game. And even for experts sometimes, it's just more than what we think on the screens, passing the ball and shooting the ball. There's much more involved. The coordination, concentration, composure, and also decision making. Little things in plenty, not just 1, 2, 3, many aspects. And that's again a poor pass, and that is why we saw on the last occasion Chandramohan Murmu almost passing it out of play, lost his mind for a moment. It's not like he isn't aware or isn't able enough. He's of course one of the best in this Odisha squad, and that is why he is a starter. But there's a few substitutions coming in for Odisha, 2 of them on our screens. It is Anand Oram and Rahul Mukhi. 1 attacker, 1 midfielder. So Jamir Oram and Bikash Sahu have been taken off by Odisha. And in comes Anand Oram and Rahul Mukhi. Rahul Mukhi will contribute in attack. Anand Oram will slot in the midfield, and there he is on the ball. And the confirmation of the substitutions on your screen. Anand Oram has come in place of Jamir Oram. And Rahul Mukhi has replaced Bikash Kumar Sahu. Goa with possession, space opening up down the right hand side. Savio Diaz with the first time cross in the danger zone, and much needed clearance comes in from Rakesh Oram. The confirmation of the other substitute which we talked about on our screens, and a double switch for Goa as well, who probably need more of these changes to affect and change the score line. It is John Manuel Pereira and Fieri Colasso. The number 20 and 15. A corner for Goa. Is there an immediate impact from the substitutions? Well, not really. The header comes in from Clive Miranda, but it was off target. Rised the tallest on that occasion, but couldn't head it goalwards. Of course, was pretty far out from scoring with the header. You need immense power, and you need to generate immense power. Confirmation of the substitutions. And Ganesh Thakur has gone off to be replaced by Fieri Colasso. Stolen by Fieri. Straight away in attack and will win a free kick. Is there a yellow card as well? It's the captain in trouble. And Praveen Tigga goes into the book, and the substitution has straight away brought life to the game for Goa. Can Fieri Colasso, and there's the challenge from behind, push down. Slightest of margins, but that's how intent containing the run was. is Harsh Shailesh Patre to deliver the set piece. And the set piece threat hanging over the Odisha defense. And waves of Goan attacks. That's a clever tactic used. And now Fahiz once again was appealing for something in his favour. Odisha launching a counter attack on the other hand. And will win a throw in. And there's the confirmation of the other substitute for Goa. That was the challenge, a fair one. A solid challenge from Nixon Castana. Well, there's an option for bringing on Delton Colasso as well, who's on the bench for Goa. Odisha in attack. They have a substitution as well, who is trying to impress. And the shot flows wide. Wasn't a bad effort from Rahul Mukhi. And there you go, past the challengers so easily. And tried to go and hit the target with his left and impress. Couldn't really do so on that occasion. Controlled by Goa. A good game of football going on. I tell you what, if you're watching the game, you can convey the message to many who don't watch it. But before that, we'll watch this attack. Goa with a chance stolen off, and now shooting space opening up. It decides to go for the pass towards Colasso and give it away. And as I was saying, to the ones who are watching, and if you want to convey the message, you can very well do so. There are people who wonder and think and that these games are sloppy and cagey, and most of the times you see aerial football and passing the ball here and there around, but only if you're watching the game you know how good these two teams are playing, even if not the best. But look how properly they try to build up attacks and pass it around, creating some trouble around and in the box. Few of the runs, few moments of brilliance. It's very deceptive than what you think. Very rarely you'll see wasted passes and such things. They are there, but not too many of that. And few phases of passing, forming triangles. Many things to watch and learn. And look at that pass. Rarely appreciated, these little passes, because this is expected to be normal. Attempted through ball. Not going well this time. Pressure on Ankit Bhoya. But never will you feel that there is any lack of commitment and quality. There's a push from Akiraj Martins, but no shortage of quality in the Hero Santosh Trophy. And that is why it is a must watch if you love to watch football, and if you're an Indian football fan, you need to know your players, and these states performing so well to gift us wonderful football. And that'll be a corner, I believe. Sliding in was Saviotius. Perfect tackle. A few of those sliding tackles have gone so perfectly. So a corner kick. Well, it is a throw-in given. A long throw coming in from Praveen Tigga. Headed out of danger, and a long wave attempt from Advin Turkey. Flies off wide. And there's one guy. There's the chance again. A way out to try from Advin Turkey. Probably the penalty incident still working in his mind. He'll be looking to cover up for that mistake, even though Odisha are on the lead, but more important, they need to do well defensively. And that was one example of that good defending from Rakesh Shoram. They're having a good time here. Their home team, Odisha, on the lead. And talking about one player which Goa would like to keep and try to bring him in is Delton Colasso. He's a part of the FC Goa reserves as well. They have made a few substitutes already though, and they're looking to make impact. Down in the box was very colossal. No foul given. 73 minutes played. Time running away from GOA. Brilliant idea. But can he reach that? He might just do so. And brilliant work, but good covering by Nixon Castana once again. What a one that from Chandra Murali. Almost got onto that one. It'll be the cooling break, I believe. That's the signal from the official. It is the cooling break and a little bit of breather. End-to-end action here at the moment in the Kalinga Stadium. It's the second match of both these teams and it's the sixth match of Group A. There's another match between Punjab and Maharashtra going on as well. And these lads will be trying to hold on to the lead and might possibly pull off a wonderful victory. Two tough fixtures coming up for Goa, going to play against Karnataka next on the 14th of February. And Odisha will be playing Punjab on the 14th of Feb as well. One in the morning and one in the afternoon. Having a word with the coach Salim Akbar Pathan. And we'll have a look at the goals again, and why not? And if you have missed the goal bound actions, here is your chance to catch it again. This was the second goal. Chandramohan Murmu's shot directed towards goal by Karthik, and a calm, composed penalty kick by Karthik Hantel. Well, pardon me if I'm pronouncing the names wrong, but there has been a substitution. Savio Diaz has gone off and Clencio Pinto. An attacking threat has been brought on. But Odisha have the ball right now. Collected by Alistair Coelho. It did go out of play. It looked like for a moment somehow almost made a meal out of it. I'll tell you what, the man who has just come on, Clencio Pinto, he's got a good amount of experience as well. He's played for Churchill Brothers, one of the promising teams from Goa in the Hero I League. And if I'm not mistaken, he's been a part of Salgaonkar as well back in time. Another long throw coming from Praveen Tegga. And if they can get a goal here, Odisha, it'll be the best scenario for them, and they need it. And once again, the shot from distance, this was better on that occasion, but blocked by the defender. Praveen Tegga will deliver again. And cleared away, falls to Odisha. All the second balls falling their way. And Chandramohan Murmu's shot this time wouldn't find a good enough deflection to help it goalwards. Well, the Goan attack has been changed, and we have entered the final quarter of an hour. It is 2-1 in favor of Odisha. 13 more minutes to hold on to and find 3 points, and 3 crucial points. Odisha will rise, and rise a lot, because Karnataka and Kerala both have 4 points in their bag. And if Odisha manage to win this, they'll have equal amount of points. That's a good move building up. Clever back heel. Backer with the substitute. And tried to be too clever there. And look at that phase of play. You'll understand how good they've been playing. Inside the box. That's a good cross back. And that's 3 for Odisha. And it is the substitute who was looking ever so dangerous. It's Rahul Mukhi. He has been skillful, he has been lively, and he has found the back of the net eventually. But that's a perfect cross, cushioned back accurately by Chandramohan Murmu. He doesn't fail to supply, and the combination play has worked. And at the end of things, in the danger zone was Rahul Mukhi to get Odisha a safety insurance goal with 12 more minutes remaining, and what a time to score. Just when they needed the most. And where was this lad all the while? Great finish. And even before that, the move that was created, he started the move with that clever back heel. He looks very, very sharp in attack. You can sometimes understand by the touches of players what kind of a day or what quality they have with them. Throw in for Odisha. Goa have to work very, very hard now. Not just hard. There's a mountain to climb right now. And a huge mountain. And one man Goa will be having their eyes on is Mohammad Fahiz, who will be driving more forward in attack. Experience coming into play in those young arms. Ankit Bhuya collects it and steals few seconds as well. And the only goal in the second half has come from Odisha. So 4 goals again in a Goa game. There's been no shortage of goals here in the Hero Santosh Trophy final rounds. Kritikesh from the midfield. If Goa want to get something out of this, they have to initiate it right now. Not much time to think and implement. It's only implementation time remaining. And they have to bring on all their brilliance and quality on pitch. That's good work once again. And there was a foul, I believe. Just a grip from behind. And tell you what, Shalom Perez, he looks to be frustrated. The way he ran up, leaving out his position. Wonder he's left a gap out there. I tracked back quickly though. And a run spotted again. Goa have gone all out in attack, leaving spaces open at the back. Another cross waiting to be delivered. That's a poor one, a very poor one from Anandoram. He knows that, and that's why his reaction. He was trying to find Sheikh Farid's run with that pass. But what Goa are doing is calling upon threat. That's a good pass out wide. Shielded, and that's a clumsy tackle. And he has to be careful. Ankit Bhuya, the referee steps in, and that might be trouble for Ankit. Even though that sliding challenge was not great, he cannot take things in his own hands. Well, not as much as Vieri Colasso is making it look like. And rightly adjudged a yellow card. That's a good decision from the referee. It wouldn't have been a red because of that challenge. It's a sliding one, unnecessary. But then, look at that, the reaction. And not too much in it, the way Vieri Colasso went down. Of course, a yellow card offense, and he has been booked for that. But Vieri Colasso was trying to make a meal out of it. And a substitution once more. And seems like it is for Goa. Dominic Soares comes in. 7 more minutes to try and get back at least to level terms, or pull 1 goal back again. Goa haven't scored from outfield play. There's the confirmation of the yellow card. Ankit Bhuya has picked up a yellow. Cross delivered and headed out by Praveen Tigga. What a performance from the captain. And there's the star man. It's Rahul Mukhi who produces a great pass towards Anandoram. He's all alone inside the box. He has one support arriving. Tries to do it himself. And Karthik Huntal probably wanted the pass played his way. But nonetheless, a brave attempt from Anandoram. Should have hit the target. But will go down as a miss. To the right now. Goa in attack. The substitutes combining and trying to get Goa some luck going in their favour. 5 substitutions have come on for Goa already. Clencio Pinto, Manuel Pereira, Dominic Suarez, Kerach Martins and Vieri Colasso. But the impact has been missing. On the other hand, Salim Akbar Pathan has made only 2 changes. Anandoram and Rahul Mukhi coming on. And both of them have made impact. Rahul Mukhi especially getting the goal. Here is Rahul Mukhi. Very intelligent. Look at that. He was waiting for the second ball. And that's something we've seen JJ Lalpiklua doing as an attacking player, a forward. Very intelligent. You just don't go for the ball and the challenge, but just wait for the landing and almost read and analyze. They have a calculator going on in their mind which calculates the direction and point where the second ball is gonna land, and they try to reach that. That's the speciality of these type of players. And JJ Lalpiklua from Mizoram is one of them, the Indian international. And the reason for mentioning him right now is because it was Rahul Mukhi who tried to do something similar, tried to read where the ball will come on the rebound. Back with Goa. Moving forward. Odisha's work rate is impressive. They track back so quickly and plenty of players in numbers. They flock back to defend. Moving forward from the right. The wall pass doesn't come off well for Kerach Martins. That's heavy challenge. That seemed to be a foul, not noticed by the referee, and that's a free kick given against Odisha. He didn't spot it, but the free kick has to be taken again. So far has been a good officiating. Well, off the arm, but it probably was given because of the challenge and not the arm, and because of the foot going up. Well, it seemed to be a handball from Goa, but probably for the challenge the foul has been given. But apart from this moment and the challenge from behind on Rahul Mukhi, the refereeing has been good so far. Arvind Shekhar with the whistle, and that free kick isn't converted as well. Clive Miranda heads down. He knows the defensive errors have cost them. Every goal somewhat has a mistake behind it. That's for the analysts and the teams to later sit down and work upon and find out and of course implement those on the pitch. Do their homework is what we say. And Odisha have done their homework well here. And they've come with preparation. That Goa's road will be difficult if the scoreline remains the same. And they'll have only 1 point after 2 matches, or rather no points after 2 matches. The first one was a 3-2 loss against Kerala. And Chandramohan Murmu is being stretchered off. He has played his role, he's played brilliantly. Wonder if he'll continue or the coach might not take some risks and rest him out for the next few minutes. 2 minutes of regulation time remaining at the Kalinga Stadium. And there'll be certainly a good amount added on after that. And hence Chandramohan Murmu will be taken off and he'll be replaced by Vijay Behera. He'll make his way, and hard-working Chandramohan Murmu contributed in attack, defense, gave an assist, and eventually, and that's a clumsy tackle, tell you what, that doesn't look good. And things getting heated up, the referee has intervened at right time, and good officiating once again. Ankit Puya, pardon me, Lister Coelho was trying to push down the man. He might get a caution for that. Well, I need to have a look at that again. But the goal scorer, Rahul Mukhi, is down on the ground. Well, he has frustrated the Goan defense, hasn't he? He'll need some medical attention. He's struggling. Well, hopefully he can continue. The yellow card is out as well. We'll have to see for whom. There might be more than one. The assistant referee also having a word with him for probably more pushes and shrugs going on during that incident. I'm sure they've spotted the push from Lister Coelho, the goalkeeper of Goa. And Rahul Mukhi is getting some treatment. Well, 8 minutes have been added on, if I'm not mistaken. That is a massive, massive chunk of time. That is plenty of time added on, and maybe enough for Goa to even score 2 goals here. And I wonder if we could have a look at that incident once more. And there's discussions going on with the officials, and a brief discussion, and there will be cards, but how many and for whom is to be seen. Well, what color is it? It is a yellow for Rahul Mukhi, and it will be a yellow for Clive Miranda as well. He's not sure why. And the confirmation of the yellow card. Well, probably the 8 minutes have been added on because of this particular stoppage. It was initially something else, I believe, and rather changed. I'm not sure if Rahul Mukhi will continue. Clive Miranda has also gone into the books, but Rahul Mukhi has come off worse from that challenge. Praveen Tikka plays it forward. And he has looked sharp, Rahul Mukhi, and he wouldn't like to stay off. Odisha are with 10 men right now. That's a brilliant pass, a clever idea. A left-footed shot, misses the target. Yeah, that was bright from Akiraj Martins. And for a moment, it looked like Goa might just pull one back here and make the last few minutes more interesting. Just couldn't maintain his balance out there. Well, the good news for them, Rahul Mukhi is back on the pitch and almost created an attack straight away. That's how impressive he has been since he has come on. His movements, his touches, everything has been top notch. And here's Anandoram, the other substitute. Only 3 of them on the pitch for Odisha. Vijay Behera being the other one. He's struggling, but he is trying, and he's trying hard. Goa have the ball back. 3 minutes played of the additional 8. 5 more minutes remain. That's a good ball forward. Hard work for Pintu Samal. A tiring day for them. End-to-end stuff. Attacks after attacks. And Goa are leaving spaces open at the back, with numbers being pushed up front. But there's no other option remaining for Goa. They have to go for attacks. Even though right now they have the back four intact. And now they'll push men forward again. Goa need to deliver in the box quickly. The time for build-up and attractive play is over. And this is the right thing done by Shalom Perez, but straight to the hands of Ankit Bhuya, who read that pass and collected it well in time. Launched forward. Missed, or maybe intentionally left for Alistair Coelho. Goa on the ball. Halfway through additional time as well. Time running quicker than usual for Goa. Odisha have won it back and are creating an attack from the right. That's a very poor cross. Well, almost creating a scenario in his head where there was a player approaching from the far side, but there was no one. Karthik Huntal has moved out wide left after the substitutions have come in. And it's the number 17, Rahul Mukhi, who has gone up to strike. Harsh Batre, stolen. And now Odisha might have a chance. Space is opening up. That's a beautiful pass on the path. And it's 4-2. 4-1 rather. And that's the end of the game, I'm sure. And no way back for Goa now. It is Anandoram. And the assist from Rahul Mukhi. That's wonderful. Onto the path of Anandoram. And through the legs of Alistair Coelho. Beautifully done. And that's a great build-up play. Counter-attacking football at its best. It's 4-1. And through the legs. And both the substitutes on the score sheet. And he has looked very, very bright, Rahul Mukhi. Anandoram, the goal scorer. And it's 4-1 for Odisha. And with 2 minutes remaining, there's no way back now for Goa. And they'll have to work hard again. And it all started with Odisha snatching the ball. It was Anandoram who passed to Rahul Mukhi. Beautiful control from him. Turns and finds the pass, and a goal comes that way. That's how simple it can get at times if you execute things perfectly. That is brilliant football from Odisha. What a way to get a goal. All 4 goals have been good team play from Odisha. Goa, can they have one more consolation here? 4-2 would surely look better than 4-1. But apart from a magical, miracular more time added on, very rarely would you see a team scoring 3 in 2 minutes. Well, less than 2, 1 minute remaining here. Once again a high press. Play on, says the ref. They were appealing for handball. Goa need to launch it forward. Or maybe they'll think of the goal difference and try to just pass it around. There's surely 3 goals not happening. But then they can cut down the goal difference as well if they manage to score 1 here. That's a good pass outright for Fieri Colasso. 3 players inside the box. Delays and takes it to the left foot. Nixon Castana. The Odisha players are so good in pressing and closing it down. But Goa finding passes through. And that pass wouldn't find anyone. What about that for a technique from Ankit Bhuya to chest it down? Pravin Tika isn't happy with that challenge. There's what exactly happened. A push there from Harsh Batre, who is on a yellow. And the last moment substitution. And just taking off few seconds of the clock. It's Karthik Huntal who makes way for Prakash Naik. And why not? They have done their job. Karthik Naik and co. And let's play on. Rahul Mukhi once again. He might cause trouble. Combining with Naik. Too wide for Anandoram, but he might keep it in. And this might very well be the last attack. And is there time for the corner? For a few more seconds wasted there. In between with a foul. It'll be a corner, and it's in favor of Odisha. And hence, no more changes in the scoreline in favor of Goa, probably. And they'll need the stretcher at the moment. And there's a player down on the ground for Odisha. So we have to wait a little more. And that corner kick might just be the last bit of action. And we'll have a look at that again. That was clumsy from Fieri Colasso. Very, very clumsy. Wonder if he has picked up a booking for that. That was rough. And nowhere near the ball. Slid in two-footed. Chandra Mohan Murmu has played so well, and so has Chandra Murali. Both the central midfielders have worked so hard. And Sheikh Farid, it's a clinical performance from Odisha. We are waiting for probably and hopefully the last kick of the game. And the header is a defensive one, but still with Odisha. From the right now, a chance to deliver again. Sheikh Farid, a few more seconds allowed. Stolen by Goa. And no more time remaining. A massive victory for Odisha with a massive scoreline of 4-1. It is a clinical performance and 4 perfectly played team goals. And that's the scoreline. Only 1 goal coming from Goa, and that too from the penalty spot. And 4 different goal scorers there for Odisha. And Goa have to keep their heads down and do their homework and work very hard. They have 0 points after 2 matches, but Odisha will be a happy side. They have 1 draw and 1 win, and with 4 points they'll be level with Karnataka and Kerala. And there's the story of the game. The first goal coming from this move. The clearance from Nixon Castana wasn't great, and Karthik cushioning it down towards Vikash Kumar Sahu to open scoring for Odisha. And then attacking continued for both teams, but Odisha doubled the lead from the shot by Chandramohan Murmu, directed goalwards from a deflection or intentional, whatever you call it, by Karthik Huntal. And this is the penalty incident in the first half ending phases, and Mohammad Fahiz, no mistake to slot it home. It was 2-1 at half time, but Odisha couldn't stop scoring. They doubled what they scored in the first half. They scored 2 in the first half and 2 in the second. There were a few attacks and glimpses of chances coming for Goa, but they couldn't capitalize. And this man, Rahul Mukhi, since coming on, had impressed, and Chandramohan Murmu's pass to the path of Rahul Mukhi, who made it 3-1, and ever so difficult for Goa to come back anymore. They kept attacking and tried, though. The left-footed shot from Martins going wide, and then an assist from Rahul Mukhi, and a goal from Anandoram to make it 4-1, and a perfect scoreline for Odisha to seal a perfect victory against Goa. And that's how it stands at full time. It is Goa 1 and Odisha 4. And there's more matches coming up tomorrow. A big clash with West Bengal taking on Services at 9 AM tomorrow. Stay tuned. We'll be back again with more action in the Hero Santosh Trophy. And one more match, of course, later in the day. It's Meghalaya versus Manipur. That'll be another one to keep your eye on. Exciting fixtures coming up. And more there in action in store. Delhi against Railways, live from the Kalinga Stadium, this particular venue at 3 AM. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the game, and hope to see you again soon.